So, I watched a BBC Three documentary called A Diary of a Broken Mind, and it sort of gave me the idea to do this video. I've done a few things on TV, BBC Two, Victoria Derbyshire show, talking about when I was detained for having mental health issues, instead of talking to someone who I should have been speaking to and resolving the problem rather than making it worse. I've seen a lot of videos to do with young people with mental health, and it just seems to be getting worse. I know myself, as I said on BBC Three when I was on Free Speech to Alistair Campbell and Nick Clegg, I've had no help, nothing at all in regards to mental health and resolving the situation. All it seems to be is just tablets and see how you go, basically. I mean, I've done a few bad things that I regret, and I shouldn't have done. I've made people hurt more than I was at the time, and it's a struggle to think that I could do that, but it's not me that's actually doing it. It's the mental health situation just taking over. And I mean, I've just got back from holiday. I had a brilliant time with brilliant people that do push me into things that I want to be doing. But now I'm back, it just gets me down. I mean, with my condition, I mean, they say I've got emotionally unstable personality disorder. Well, I think they're a bit confused. I think it's bipolar disorder, and I struggle with that on a day-to-day basis, as well as anxiety and depression. It's one of the hardest battles that I could imagine. I mean, I've been on film sets and been nervous, but it's nothing compared to what I've had to feel on the train up at 7:10 in the morning when I'm surrounded by strangers, and I'm feeling like I'm drowning. I'm feeling like everyone's looking at me, and it's hard to explain when you don't feel that situation, and other people seem to brush it off as an excuse for situations and actions have been taken. But in my case, I've been arrested for having a bit of a bad spell and punching a wall and breaking the wall, and that's the time when I got diagnosed, and it took 4 to 5 years of being diagnosed with just depression, telling me that you're just depressed, take these tablets. Well, they were making me feel even worse. They were making me feel like a zombie, and I feel like there needs to be more done. And with the cuts that have just arisen from the last election, it's just unbelievable. How can they possibly let that happen? It's just beyond me, beyond anything I could have possibly imagined. And then you see MPs with a rise of 10%, and nurses are struggling with 1%. You wonder why people are getting these problems and not being solved, because there's not enough people involved. I mean, if there was a way of people like myself who have got, well, getting through it and been able to deal with it in certain ways, to be able to help other people and learn by the ways and means of changing yourself how other people have done, not just some poncy person who's been to university and's never had to live that life, or with anyone with the problem. And there's not enough people talking about it, and that's why I'm doing this video, just to get people talking. And do you know what I mean? Just like comment, share with it all, and just get people talking about it. And especially men. I mean, I work on a building site, and it's kind of ridiculed to have anything wrong with you. It's just, people need to talk, that's all. Just taking a little walk with the dog, you know, just to have a little think, because today's been a bit of a hard one for me, figuring out certain things and deciding what's what and what I should do with my life, and it's been difficult. It's been a hard one. So yeah, I'm just taking the dog out for a walk. Basically, I just wanted to talk about the places that I go, the people that I see, the people that I meet around me, to actually make me feel better. There's certain things that do, and there's triggers that don't. I mean, places like this are beautiful. You come here, you sit, you relax, you think about your problems, and I mean, that's what a lot of people don't do. Especially in London, a lot of people are too busy worrying about certain things when they should worry about themselves and their actual mental health and their own situations they're actually in, rather than what's gonna happen and what could happen. I mean, you've got to break out of the cycle of being worried. You've got to just put yourself into a situation where you are out of your depth, but that could always be something that could create a better situation in your life, and you just got to move on and be positive. I mean, I've found it hard. I've done, as I say, I've done a lot of things that I shouldn't have done, but I've learned from them. I've made my decisions. I've moved on, and I can safely say that I'm on the journey to getting where I need to be. I just need you to do that, and help yourselves and help other people as much as you can.
All I've ever wanted in this life is love. My nan taught me that it come from up above, but when we let go of the dove, I know the happiness will come from my only love, and our heart's soft like when you wash your skin with dove.
No matter what, I always will be there for you, and nobody else can ever take